Hey traders, hope you're well. This is a quick coaching video for gold software and sniper trades if that's what you're looking for. I've got a lot of the surveys back now. Thank you very much. Still waiting for a few more before I reply and come up with some of those answers, some of those ideas that may well help you in the long term. And a couple of themes coming from that is having the time to trade. That's an issue, but we can solve that very, very easily. And holding on to profits, again, that is something that we can solve immediately. So all those things coming back so far are solvable. So we just need to work out how we're going to do that for you. I'm just changing a few bits here, make it a little bit more pretty. That's fine. Okay, so this is the gold software. And then I'm going to jump into the price action charts where we can talk about sniper trades, if that's your kind of thing. Now, one of the things to bear in mind is that it doesn't matter how much time you've got. If you've only got 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, or an hour a day, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just make sure that time that you use to learn is useful and that your settings are correct and that you are trading during a high volume time like London Open or New York Open. So, and most people can find an hour in those times. So this is the gold software. And as you can see, overnight, the gold sold quite heavily. It tried to bounce back, but didn't succeed and then went down again. So in order for this to become a buy and go back into a wave 4 from this support area, we do need to see a complete change of direction or change of character. And this was last week on gold. And if you really want to trade gold and be successful with very little time, then just use the 30-minute chart. Very easy. Just wait for the change of character, everything to go green, put your stop at the bottom of this line and then trade it. Change of character, trail it 405 pips. I'm going to go into the 3-minute chart for those people who want to spend an hour trading the 3-minute once you've got clear direction. So we've got clear direction. So this one is a sell here, 23.58. And it's an Asian session, so if you're working the Asian session, then you've done very well, over 220 pips to the bottom there. So what do we gain from this? The first thing is that if we're available to trade it on the change of character, then happy days. Then we just do that, put your stop up here and then just let it go and then trail your stop. This is the 15-minute chart on the right. As you can see, the same pattern occurs over and over again. So the sellers have been in overnight during the Asian session and they continued to 23.25. In order for this to change character, we need to see change of color, don't we? Like this, then we can go long and then we can choose our entry points. So let's have a look at entry points. The first thing you can do is sell here and just let it go, trail the 15-minute, or you can buy here, and trail the green line. So it's all color coded to make it a lot easier for you, so even beginners can trade that. Now if you want to spend a bit more time, I'm going to say a bit more time on the charts is not the right term, but you're getting closer to the market. So in other words, this is a 3-minute chart and you don't have to be at the chart for that long. You can decide that the market's going short and then just sell it at that moment. So the time is not relevant. There's your 2 times there. Two times there, and so on. So that the point of that is that you don't have to be at the charts for very long at all. If they're all trending, then just put a position on and have a target 2 times. Now the other way to do it, if you do want to spend a little more time in the charts, this stochastic here tells you when the price is high or low. So when you're in a downtrend, you want the price to be high, like here. There's my tools. So we are looking for this kind of thing here. Change the color again. Here, 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 here. So as the price moves or doesn't move, this correction here is not very deep, but it's holding on to the market structure. And so therefore you can sell it at that point. You can sell it at this 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 point, and so on. Of course, eventually it's going to run out of steam, isn't it? So the earlier you get into the change of character, the better. But you don't have to be here at 2:09 in the morning to get the trade. Handy if you are. If you're in Australia or on the Asian market, then of course you can do that quite easily. So that's one way of several ways to enter the market on the gold software. So if you haven't got the gold software, this is a very good example of how it works. And if it's the kind of thing that you're looking to do and you're serious about being a professional gold trader, then of course this is ideal. I want to talk about sniper trades. Now, you may have heard that term before, but this is where you're going to get into a position within a trend that is going to give you serious money benefits. And so as an example, you might have 20 pip stop and 100 pip target. So you can have 5 times risk to reward. So in other words, if you are looking to earn an income, as an example, rather than an investment where you're going to make 10% a month, let's say, you can make 10% very easily within a few minutes. So this is the deal. So this is the price action charts. And what we're looking for on the price action charts is a pullback. So let me show you a few of these. To here, to here. This is the euro yen. To here, to here. So when I say you can sniper trade, you don't have to be at the chart at that time because there's plenty of opportunities. Let's change that color again. If you see what I mean. So this is, can't see the time there. Let's have a look. Let's move that out of the way. So here's, all right, it's midnight. Even I'm not there at midnight. 3:30 on the 10th of May. This is 10:30 GMT. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. This is 4 o'clock. So there's plenty of opportunities to get into these sniper trades. Let me show you a few more just as an example. So there's one there. There's one there. Come back to that. There's one down there at the bottom. So that's 1 o'clock. That's 12:30 in the afternoon. That's 2200. So this is an Asian session trade, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? But the example is the same with any trade that is trending and is clearly trending. And as you can see, we've got the Advanced Pro charts with the central pivot moving up, the stepping stone effect, as I call it. So the sniper trades, I'll give you an example of how this would work. So you see the prices come outside the Bollinger Band here, for instance. So you might want to wait for the green candle on a Heikin-Ashi chart, totally up to you, or you just simply enter it. And you're better off entering it at that moment. It will give the impression that the sellers are in and it's going down. However, the thing is, let me just move out of the way a second. The thing is, the price is still achieving higher highs and higher lows, etc. So it's it's still got market structure to the upside, and that's the important thing. The other important thing is you want to make sure that your stop is below the central pivot. So in that example here, if we go there, then you've got a 22, 23 pip stop to there with a 100 pip target, let's say. No, it's just about there, isn't it? So, you would have made your money in that period of time. Let's give you another example. So where, for instance, we had this morning a signal on the breaker structure, which is another option. This is not sniper trading. This is breaker structure trading. Then, of course, your risk to reward is the stop is much wider because of the support line and the breaker structure. So, for instance, we're going for the big one. We're going up for the full extension of the Fibonacci to 169.93. If you're in the signals room, you'll have seen this. So let's do another one as an example. It's always good to see these in action and then practice. So as the price comes down outside the Bollinger Band, if you notice that, let me highlight that there, outside the Bollinger Band, that's what you're looking for a sniper trade. Just a normal correction in the market, which is what we're looking for. And then we can grab our tools. As you go in on that candle there, maybe you will have a stop of, now you might need to be a little bit more, see a 44 pip stop. It's a bit wide for a sniper trade because you would you might as well do a breaker structure trade. So you might want to wind in the stop to the support line here, for instance. There is support there, 24 pips with a 100 pip target there. So that's 4.2 to 1. If you want to go for 5 times. Again, don't be greedy, but you are sniper trading, so it has to be worth your while. So 100 pips from a 24 pip stop is reasonable. It's not being greedy. It's just by saying that I'm a sniper trader. I want to make sure that I benefit from that. Now, you might have to wait a while for it to be hit, but it's all set and go. And that's the point I'm making. Everything is set and go. Once you've got your stop in place, your target in place, that's it. Go and play golf or go to work or whatever you've got to do. Another one here. This is a better one. You can see it coming into the support lines, into liquidity, and that's where the liquidity grab is. This is how the professionals do it. So you grab your tool outside bar. You might hear that term. I say that quite a lot. Your stop is below 42 pips too long, so 22 pips again with a 100 pip target to there. Eventually that would have got hit. Now if you want to, you can of course go for 3 times. What this means is, of course, you're going to reach your target much quicker. Now, in order to be successful, you do need to have at least 2 times. That's the rule. 3 times will give you more trades more often. So if you want to be a complete so I'm just working this out, sniper trader, you'll have more trades more often if you go 3 times. And 3 times. So if you want to have your targets hit much quicker with a 3 times risk reward, that is highly likely to give you more trades more often and more profits more often. However, if you go for 5 times, if you're not going to be a sniper trader very often, let's say, then of course you can just go for 100 pips as and when you want to, because you're not going to be there all the time to do this, if you get what I mean. So how many of these can you see? So throughout the assets that we trade, there's going to be loads of these around. Just pick the best ones. Euro yen strong, pound yen is strong, Canadian yen is strong. So just pick your charts and then just wait for the pullback and then have a sniper trade if you fancy that. Just make sure that your stop is at a significant level below the support lines in an uptrend. Hopefully you find that useful. I won't cover breaker structure today because I covered that the other day, but I can do it again if you want me to. Any other tips and trading techniques you want, just let me know.